Okay, so what have we got here? Well, this is a Kyosho FW06. It's a 1 in 10 car, it's a Nitro car, and it's got 2 speeds on it as well. Now I got a 1 in 10 car because I've got a couple of 1 in 10 bodies and no car to put them on. So I decided to take the plunge and try for a different company and get a Kyosho. They really do make good buggies, so I thought, well, I'll have a look at this FW06 as I want a 1 in 10 car. And this is just my opinion. I'm a little bit confused, as you will soon find out. And I think there's going to be 3 changes you're going to have to make to the car to make it like a runnable car, if you see what I mean. So the first change you're going to have to do is change the bodywork. This body down here is basically way too good to have in a Nitro car. You can see the front bumper, that's going to smash off once you hit something, probably the front lights as well. You'll scratch the bodywork. It's got no hole for any air getting through. Windscreen wipers and mirrors will probably come off. It's just a way, it's a shelf queen top, as you might say. So that'd be the first change. And I just went and put one of these old tops I've got on. I've kind of made a mess of the cutting around the wheels, which I'll explain now. The wheels I got with the car, and I know you can get different variations, but if you start getting above half throttle with these, well, you're going to crash. I mean, they're quite soft tyres, and see the wheel bending there when you do that? I'm not really putting a lot of pressure on it, and of course it won't do it on the other side. It's got 2 hard rims that you can feel, and they're just going to rip through the tyre. So you really need to get some more wheels, basically, if you want to take it above half throttle. And the other reason I did that is because, as all you 1 in 10 car owners will know, that any little stone gets in the way. And if you want to run it on a car park, for example, or a street, for example, there's bumps and stones about the place. So put some slightly bigger wheels on, and this will just raise the car a little bit. And now we come to where I'm a little bit confused. You see, I've broken the car in, and I suddenly noticed there was some crunching noises on the front. Now, if you go back a couple of videos when I had this car out before, right at the start you'll see I did actually hit a tyre. And it was a bit of a big impact kind of thing. I was only breaking the car in, so I wasn't going that fast. But on closer inspection I thought, oh, the front diff's locked. Obviously I've bashed it and something's gone wrong inside. The back diff was a split diff. So I took it back home, opened it up, and to my absolute surprise, I found this little thing. This is part number VS102, and it goes in the front diff. Now, I kind of thought at the time, oh, there's no damage, I haven't done any damage to the car, that's good, but maybe this is supposed to go in the back diff, because you do occasionally get cars which have locked back diffs. So I went into the instruction book, and I don't know if I can focus on here. I don't know if that's focused or not, but you'll see this part, I think it's there, and it goes in the diff and it locks the 2 front wheels together. So if we go up here, you'll see if it'll focus. That's the front drivetrain, and over here, focus, the rear drivetrain, and that's the split diff. And I cannot understand why, for a race car, you'd want a split diff on the front, because all it does is lock the front wheels up, and occasionally when you turn the corner, for example, the tyres will work against each other and you'll lose grip. But it's obviously supposed to be in there. But anyways, I've solved the problem. I went after part numbers V2012. These are the little gears that go inside the differential box. And you need a set of part number 9701, which is these little crossbars that go across. It's a simple little repair, and it makes both differentials now a split on the car. So it's going to make it a lot easier to drive. And I simply just don't understand why Kyosho have put a locking mechanism in the front diff. It just doesn't make sense. I just don't know why. So if anybody can tell me why people lock the front diffs and not the back diffs, especially on a racing car, I'd love to know why. So there you are. I'm just waiting for the weather to sort of turn a little bit. We'll get this car out. Hopefully we'll get some footage of it getting up into the second gear. I've got the HPI body on at the moment. I've got 2 or 3 other bodies I can put on. And as I'm going to repeat to say, this body here is just way too good. I did know about this before I bought it, by the way, that the body was going to be too good. But it's a shelf queen body, and she's going to look good when she's sitting on the shelf and I'm not using her. Okay then, I hope that's been of some use to somebody. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.